before you scroll, I want to ask you one question. What if the biggest miracle God has prepared for your life depends on whether you trust him before you see a single sign? That's exactly what happened to Noah. No rain, no dark clouds, no flood, nothing. Just one impossible command from God. Build the ark. Can you imagine how crazy that sounded? If Noah had waited for proof, he would have missed the only thing that could save him. And maybe that's exactly what someone watching this needs to hear today. Most people think Noah's story is about a flood. It isn't. It's about trust. Because long before the rain started, God was watching the condition of people's hearts. The world had become filled with violence, greed, pride, selfishness. People stopped caring about God. They laughed at truth. They celebrated sin. Sound familiar? Thousands of years have passed, yet the human heart hasn't changed very much. But in the middle of all that darkness, one man chose a different path. Noah. The Bible doesn't say Noah was the smartest man alive. It doesn't say he was the richest. It doesn't even say he was the strongest. It simply says he walked with God. Never underestimate a life that walks with God, because one person walking with God is stronger than a crowd walking without him. Then God gave Noah an assignment that made absolutely no sense. Build an ark. Not tomorrow. Not after the rain starts. Now, imagine telling your neighbors you're building one of the largest wooden structures the world had ever seen, while the ground around you was completely dry. Every hammer strike invited another joke. Every day brought another insult. Every week gave people another reason to call him foolish. Have you ever noticed something? The people laughing at Noah never offered to help him. People will often criticize what they don't understand. And if you spend your life trying to satisfy everyone, you'll never finish what God called you to build. Noah understood something that many of us forget. You don't need everyone's approval when you already have God's direction. So he kept building, one board at a time, one nail at a time, one day at a time. Faith rarely looks spectacular while you're living it. Most of the time, it looks ordinary. It looks like praying when you don't feel anything, showing kindness when nobody appreciates it, choosing honesty when lying would be easier, reading God's word when life feels busy, trusting him even when heaven seems silent. Then, the day arrived. The sky changed. The first drops of rain began to fall. At first, people probably smiled. It's just rain. But the rain didn't stop. Hour after hour, day after day, the water kept rising. The people who mocked Noah started running toward the very ark they once laughed at. Isn't that how life works? People often ignore God's warnings until they become God's reality. The ark wasn't built in one day, and neither is your faith. Every prayer you pray, every verse you read, every time you choose forgiveness instead of bitterness, you're building something. Maybe you can't see it yet, but God can. Maybe you've been asking, Lord, why am I still waiting? What are you doing? Why haven't you answered? What if God isn't delaying your blessing? What if he's preparing you to survive something you don't even know is coming? Think about this. If God had explained every detail to Noah, faith wouldn't have been necessary. Faith begins where explanations end. Maybe today, God is asking you to keep building. Keep believing for your family. Keep praying for your children. Keep trusting him with your finances. Keep choosing integrity at work. Keep showing love, even when it isn't returned. Don't quit just because the sky still looks clear. The rain eventually came, but so did God's protection. When the flood finally ended, Noah stepped out into a completely new world. Everything had changed, and then God did something beautiful. He placed a rainbow across the sky, not just as a sign after the storm, but as a reminder for every generation. Storms don't last forever. God's promises do. Maybe your storm isn't made of rain. Maybe it's anxiety, financial pressure, loneliness, a broken marriage, a doctor's report, a future that feels uncertain. Whatever storm you're facing, remember this. The same God who guided Noah is guiding you. The same God who protected Noah is watching over you. The same God who kept his promise then still keeps his promises today. Hebrews chapter 11 verse 7 says, By faith Noah, when warned about things not yet seen, built an ark to save his family. Did you catch those words? things not yet seen. That's where faith lives. Not in what you can see, but in what God has already spoken. So before you leave today, ask yourself one honest question. What is the ark God has been asking me to build that I've been delaying because I don't see the rain yet? Maybe today is the day to pick up the hammer again, because one act of obedience can change an entire future. If this message strengthened your faith, welcome to the Olive Lamp. This is a place where God's word brings hope, courage, and light into everyday life. And always remember, you don't have to understand God's plan to trust God's heart. God bless you.